In the economic world, people generally make their decisions based on something called expected value. First of all, of course, you don't think in terms of a single outcome. You think in terms of a range of outcomes. So you take every, if you could iterate over so many, you take every possible outcome, you multiply it by the likelihood that it will happen, you sum the results, and then you get something called the expected value from that course of action. And you choose your course of action based on the highest expected value. And that sounds like a totally rational thing. But what if the course of action that you're considering has some outcomes that you absolutely can't withstand? Then you may not do it. You may not do the highest expected value course of action because it has some you can't live with. You know, who here is willing to be, you know, the skydiver who was right 98% of the time? You know, for example. So you may elect to do bike riding on the Google campus rather than skydiving, even though skydiving is more exhilarating 98% of the time. Anyway, so the point is, as I lived my life, from learning about Dimson, learning about Taleb, from learning from my own experience, I realized that should does not equal will. Lots of things that should happen fail to happen. And even if they don't fail to happen, they fail to happen on schedule. So the thing that the economist or the financier thinks should happen this year may happen in 3 years. You got to live 3 years to see it happen. One of my favorite sayings is, never forget the 6-foot-tall man who drowned crossing the stream that was 5 feet deep on average. We can't live by the averages. We can't say, well, I'm happy to survive on average. We got to survive on the bad days. And if you're a decision maker, you have to survive long enough for the correctness of your decision to become evidence. And you can't count on it happening right away. I always remind people, overpriced is not the same as going down tomorrow. And if you bear that simple truth in mind, I think it helps.